Friends, this Shiba Inu coin, we're talking about the same coin that constantly gets opinions from crypto experts and advisors. Everyone keeps saying it'll go to this level or that level. The community behind Shiba Inu is also quite loyal and has always stood by it. The last 2 years have been really tough for the crypto industry, yet the Shiba army remains strong through it all. Even now, it's not exactly a good time for SHIB, and despite not seeing any major pumps, the community hasn't left its side. When analyzing any token fundamentally, one of the biggest factors is the community support. And Shiba Inu clearly ticks that box. But does a single metric like community strength mean a coin will surely pump? Today we're going to dig into that and do a fundamental analysis to try and understand, can Shiba Inu ever really go to the moon, as its enthusiasts say? And can it ever reach the 1 mark? Let's explore these aspects. Before that, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and follow for more content like this. Currently, Bitcoin is hovering around the $18,000 mark. If you look at the 2-day graph, it's staying within this range. That suggests the market is sustaining itself, which could be a positive sign. When the market holds, technical indicators suggest an upward trend could follow. Amidst all this, meme coins and altcoins are still holding on. If you observe, there hasn't been any major dip in altcoins lately, which suggests we might be headed towards something good. Although Trump Uncle seems to be stirring things up again, he might have a plan to control the market his way. Who knows? Anyway, let's come back to Shiba Inu and whether it can ever reach 1. When we go beyond technical indicators and focus on fundamental analysis, the first key metric is use case. Any coin's success is largely driven by its use case. Sure, meme coins rise quickly due to hype or social media buzz, but in the long term, use case is what matters. Take Ethereum, for example. Its strong use case has made it the second largest coin in the world. XRP, Solana, and even newer projects like Sui and Hyperliquid also back this up. Sui has its own blockchain ecosystem, and Hyperliquid is a layer 1 coin. These coins making into the top 10 or 15 show how important a solid use case is. In the case of Shiba Inu, it started off as a meme coin, but over time it has developed a growing ecosystem, launching Bone Token, Leash Token, its own decentralized exchange, Shiba Swap, NFT collections, and even a Layer 2 blockchain, Shibarium. These efforts show a strong push toward creating real-world utility, which strengthens its fundamentals. So yes, SHIB scores well in the use case department. The second metric is the team and developers. Here too, Shiba Inu gets a perfect score. The devs, like Kusama and Shitoshi, are consistently active. They regularly update the community on Twitter every few months. Their involvement keeps the project alive and engaged. Shitoshi has also made bold claims like SHIB reaching 0.1 cents, or even a sand's worth in value. Sure, not everything has come true, like the recent claim of a 1,000% rally that didn't happen, but the activity is there. Third metric. Social media engagement. This is super important. And if any coin excels here, it's Shiba Inu. Honestly, 10 out of 10 isn't enough. It deserves 11 out of 10. Since its launch, SHIB has relied heavily on social media for its growth. Remember 2021? When Vitalik Buterin burned a huge chunk of SHIB tokens, it led to a massive pump, so SHIB passes this test too. Next metric, burning mechanism. For any coin with a large supply, burning tokens is crucial to increase scarcity and value. SHIB is actively doing this via Shibarium, where 75% of transaction gas fees are used to burn SHIB tokens. To date, 410 trillion SHIB tokens have been burned, and out of a max supply of 999 trillion, only 589 trillion remain. So again, SHIB passes on this front. Next is community support. I mentioned this earlier. SHIB has massive community backing. Even during price drops, the holders didn't give up. Other coins lost 90 to 95% of value, but SHIB managed to maintain support around key zones and recover to 0. Then we come to supply and demand. Here, SHIB does struggle. Its massive supply is a major roadblock. Reducing this supply significantly is crucial if we ever hope to see it reach 1. Next, liquidity. While SHIB has okay liquidity, around 175 million in 24-hour volume, it's not amazing. It's not bad either, just somewhere in the middle. For SHIB to generate massive demand, volume needs to shoot up. Right now, most SHIB holders are retail investors like us, who are already in and waiting patiently for that big pump. So while SHIB excels in many fundamental metrics, community, team, use case, burns, it does fall short in areas like supply management and massive demand generation. These are just a few of the many metrics that matter in technical and fundamental analysis. And while SHIB is strong in many of them, there are still challenges. But the hope is still alive that someday SHIB might fulfill the big expectations we all have. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for educational purposes only. Always consult your crypto advisor before buying or selling any coin. See you in the next video.